beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, I go by the name Adenisa Bongo. So we do everything here from vlogging to interviews to anything. But today we'll be talking about how to earn money by teaching English online, right? So it's a very lucrative job at this point in time, especially with the level of unemployment these days for young people, for adults, for everybody. It's just something that can help anybody, especially like for, imagine you're a mom, you just had children, maybe you cannot go out, you cannot find a job, you can sit at home and teach, right? You can still do other house chores while teaching. So it's really good. You're a student, you don't have time to maybe have a full-time job, you know English, why not take it, the opportunity, and teach English, right? So that's why I'm here today, to preach. So I think everybody, most people know about teaching English, but what they don't know is maybe how to go about it, the requirements, and like really how it works. So I'll be sharing with you generally the requirements, and particularly my honest review and like the differences between the two companies I work for. And then it's left for you to choose. The ball is in your court. Yeah. So I've been teaching English for about 4 years now. Right when I was in college, I'm still in college, but yeah, I've been teaching English for 4 years now, and it has been an amazing side hustle. It has added to my finance, like it has really supported me in ways at the start I could not imagine. So I really say it's something that if you know how to speak English, you have some spare time, even though you're doing other stuff, extra income doesn't hurt, more money doesn't hurt anybody. So yeah, it's a good something to think about, right? And you never know, maybe there's someone out there that you can help with this information. It must not be you, it can also be for someone out there. So be kind enough to share. Okay, so let's dive in. No, enough of side talks. So I work for this company called Native Cam and another one called Preply. Generally, before you, the things you need, the requirements are, you need like a computer, you need a headset, you need good internet connection. But firstly, you need to know how to speak English, right? You can't teach what you don't, you can't give what you don't have. You also need, yeah, I spoke of internet, a good environment, good background. Most times they require you to have a white background. Maybe when you're teaching children, you have to have drawings, ABC, and all that behind there. But yeah, basically it's a white background. So yeah. And then so for native camp, the application process looks like this. So you do an English exam, about 60 questions. Yeah, they're quite easy, I would say, straight to the point. And then you do now what they call a system check. So they'll check if your internet is good, and then they ask you a few questions to know you. And then now if you pass that, you go to the demo, right? You teach an actual class, but to a staff, so the staff will be pretending like they are students, right? And then you teach them. And then we also have, and after that you're set to go. But it's not as easy as it sounds. It takes practice, determination, focus, and a lot more. And then we, for pre-apply, is a little bit different. You record an introduction video before you upload it to the platform, and yeah, they tell you clearly the requirements. You write an intro about yourself, who you are, and take note. All these things, you don't even need to have a degree. You don't need to be the most fluent person in English, right? You don't need to know all the grammars in the world. You just need to, I think what you need is to be determined, the willingness, the enthusiasm. You can do it. Look at me. Do I even know English? But I'm teaching English, so you can imagine. Yeah. So those are the requirements for these two different platforms. And one thing that is different is the payment. I know money. Hey, okay. So the payment for Native Camp, they pay 1.54 US dollars for 26 minutes, while for Preply they pay. Okay, it's very flexible. It ranges from $2 to $100, right? So you set your rate, but then they have a percentage, a fixed percentage they take. They take about, for the start, they take about, is it 40 or 50% of your money? Like, okay, so I don't know how much this is, how the percentage, but if, for example, you set your rate at $2, after each class, you will be receiving $1.34 in your account, and that is for a duration of 1 hour. you get. That is 1 hour. While for native cam is 26 minutes, $1.54 static. But then there are some flexibilities. So if you teach less, so if you get, there's what they call rating. If you have a low rating in native cam, like you have four stars, because the maximum is 5 stars, you get the lower pay. Maybe instead of 1.5 or maybe 1.44 or something. So you have to always try to be at your best, getting 1.54, and they pay per seconds. That's so if you have a class for 20 minutes, they will pay you the amount equivalent to 20 minutes. But I don't think for pre-apply, I don't know, I've not had that experience for pre-apply. It's 1 hour, 1 hour. But if maybe you don't have a class for up to 1 hour and the student confirms that the class held, you get your money. But there's also something for pre-apply, all the first lessons are trial. So you don't get any dime for the first lessons. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. You don't get any dime for the first lessons. So until a student tries your class and likes you, then the student can now proceed to buy time, maybe 20 hours or how many hours the student wants. And for the messaging, like communication platform, is also different. For native cam, yeah, you have this option of writing to the admin, like the staff, to ask them if you have a problem, or they can also send you a message if you have something to ask or something, but not to the students. So there's this law, you don't have to have direct contact connection with the students. Yeah, that is, yeah, it's good to keep that teacher student relationship. You don't cross boundaries and all that. And there's no platform that you sit and talk, except if during a class you decide, okay, I want to give my contact, but which is not advisable, right? But on pre-apply, you have this option of discussing, talking with your students, asking them how are they, all that, when can we have a lesson before they finally book. And you can even have classes out of pre-apply platform, so you can have it on Skype, or any other platform that you guys choose. But that's not the case for native cam. You have to have it only and only on native cam. So if there's a problem, it crashes, you are done. You are done. You get, yeah. So those are like the differences. And then in terms of diversity of students, so for native camp, you mostly get Asian students, particularly Japanese. So even if the student is in Canada, Mexico, wherever, it's mostly Japanese. But recently they are expanding to have been getting Taiwanese, Chinese, but still Asia kind of students. But which is amazing. These people are so cool. Yeah, they're nice. Most of them, the ones I've met, are amazing, amazing students. For pre-apply, is more diverse. I've taught from Bosnia, from Germany, from Switzerland, from, I mean, anywhere you can name, from Russia. Like you get students from every part of the globe. So you get to learn cultures from different places. You get to learn about, like for me, it's really a learning process, right? You get to learn a lot about these different places, and you improve your knowledge. As they say, no knowledge is useless, right? And I think those are the main differences between these two companies. But so far so good. All of them are amazing. All of them are a way of getting income. And it's always good to start with one company before you move to the other, so you get like some experience for your own sake before you start. You don't just go, I want to teach, I want to have money, to try all 16 companies and get funny ratings. No way. And nota bene, the ratings are very important. It's good to really get these good reviews and all that. But of course, no matter how you try, it's not all the time you get the best reviews. You must, some students will not just give you these reviews. Imagine you have like a class, you're so happy, excited, and then you see, sorry, something like enter my eye, and then you see the student give you like two stars. You're like, okay. So all this laughing and joking, it did not mean anything to you. But then that's life. Like we move on, and yeah, it's the hustle. Obviously there are challenges, there are good times, but you need to know what you're there for, the money, and to also make this friendship, learn, just be open-minded, and you will be ready to do it. I'll leave like short clips, but I'll cover the students' faces for privacy
Okay.
reasons, right?
Oh, you
But you can
stayed
at
at
least
home
hear
and did
how
some
or see
physical
how the
exercise.
platform looks like,
Mm-hmm.
both for native cam and pre-ply. And also, if you are like scared or you don't know how to go about the introduction video, I did mine, I posted. I'll leave the link below. And there are also many online where you can go and see how people do their introductions, and then you're set to go. You're set to go. But make sure that your computer has at least a camera. If it does not have that, you can buy a webcam. I mean, just try. I mean, I tried so many times, I failed, but I kept trying. Even this pre-plan I'm working for, I tried many times and did not get in. But someday the Lord said, baby, it's your time. So yeah, you just keep trying, and don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, no, no. But in terms of professionality, right, you need to be professional. I don't think this looks professional, I forget, but yeah, you need to be always professional. Try not to, I don't know, but for me, you don't need to like just sound desperate, or like just keep the teacher student kind of thing, like that. Huh? Yeah, so that you can always have a good reputation and all that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me not take so much of your time. Till we meet next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to share this particular video, because you don't know who is out there just waiting to have this opportunity or to try out something new. Extra income doesn't hurt. More money doesn't hurt. Okay, but don't forget to have a balanced life. Let me stop preaching. Yes, but yeah, it's okay. Okay, till we see you again next time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a blessed day.